Sponsored by Bangchak, Sustainable Business Development in Harmony with the Environment and Society.
One defines connectivity in the Southeast Asian region in a technical way, but it can also be practically proven once a tangible result is witnessed.
Right, we're talking about the simplest way to implement connectivity, that is construction and maintenance of roads, and Lao PDR needed the most.
Across the Mekong to Thailand.
Right.
On the Lao side, it was completed in 2005. ADB financed a portion section of it close to the Vietnam side, and the JICA, Japanese government, financed the other section closer to Seno. I think there are four things very important when you have a road. First, you have to have the design for its entire life for sustainability. Second, the quality control during construction to make sure the contractor does the good thing. And third, equally important, is maintenance.
Right.
Yeah, and then fourth is also regulation. So your regulation in the case of on the road is the axle load control to ensure that overloaded trucks are not lying on the roads. So to have that, you have to weight control stations to check that the overload trucks should not be on the roads.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're saying that maintaining institutional structures
Yeah,
is very important.
the maintenance of the road, regular maintenance is very important, because if you maintain it regularly, then it will not go into big big thing. And then also the regulation to ensure that it's designed for what it was used and that no overloading takes place, because overloading reduces the lifespan of the road. Yeah.
So basically, foreign-funded roads, I mean, it's like, for example, 250 kilometers of the East-West Economic Corridor in Laos.
Yeah.
Foreign-funded roads along, for example, 70 kilometers, funded by the Vietnamese government and then the Japanese one. But then after that, the road, gets bumpy all the way long until another foreign-funded road comes again.
Yes.
So basically, what does that mean to you? The governance of Laos that is not effective on maintaining the roads?
No, I think it's where there's the importance when I mentioned is maintenance, because they have to be, because they have to have there should have been enough collection of money and money allocated to maintain the road. Without money, then it's difficult to maintain. And if you maintain the road regularly and also put in regulations to control overloading, then the lifespan of the road will be maintained.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's important, and it's also sometimes because of the weather. Weather, if you have a lot of rainy, wet seasons, rainy, then the roads gets damaged easily. But then it comes back to maintenance also. So when roads are damaged before they become too bad, then you maintain them regularly. I think under our going forward, we have a road governance project, and this is looking into strengthening institutional capacity as well as looking at how to the maintenance of infrastructure to ensure that it is the road constructors are sustainable for its design life.
Can you comment on the ASEAN Infrastructure Fund, if ADB can cooperate and extract some funds actually to support the road maintenance in Laos? Is there any involvement?
Yeah, the ASEAN Infrastructure Fund is it's there, and then it's to be borrowed by government, and it's not for Lao PDR to access, so it's because it's have to be in what you see. Laos has a lot of challenges. It's a lot of mountainous areas, and some prone to floods and some to landslides. So it's a climate change. It's also playing a role. So when we design roads, we have to design it climate proofing. Roads are designed to ensure it's sustainable, and so that's with the design. And during construction, we have to ensure that it's well maintained, well quality control is there. And when it's completed, then we have to have maintenance, and also then we have to have regulate the users on it. For example, we should not allow overloaded trucks to lie on the road, because they damage the roads and shorten its lifespan.
But actually, it's like, does Lao have the capacity to actually manage the governance to maintain the roads that actually established by, for for example, FDR, like ADB supported, with ADB laid foundation then, but Lao government seems to, lack the ability to retain the good roads.
Yeah, I think it's due to it's the limited funds available because there are so many priorities to be done.
Okay.
Development in a developing countries, many priorities, but so
road is
in order to enter the site, they have to allocate more funds to maintain roads, and then we have more funds, then you can regularly maintain roads so that it will not deteriorate into big and becomes bad as time passes. So regular maintenance will help to maintain the lifespan of to ensure sustainability of the road.
So do you have any comments on building nodes, the channels, like linking the main road, the route number 9, to marginalized community, like outside the city a bit?
Yeah, we're going forward, we have the East-West Economic Corridor productivity enhancement project. So we are focusing on rural roads, rural infrastructure, small infrastructures that will connect the rural into the next farm-to-market roads, etc. And then also small-scale irrigation, community-based irrigations, so that then, and also we will look at under our tourism sector to promote community-based ecotourism, so that there are trails and tracks for tourists to go.
Right.
So it's community-driven and homestays. So then community, the rural, the poor will benefit. And when they have a livelihood, then they are empowered to protect the environment and to ensure biodiversity in their area. So this is very important, and you saw under the elephant project where elephant rights, the tourist pays about 120,000 kip per ride, up and down, and then 90,000 kip goes to the elephant owner, 30,000 kip goes to the village development fund, so to develop the thing. So it's a community-based, driven ecotourism, and then that should be sustainable. And because the community is involved and it's their livelihood, then they protect the environment, because that's what ecotourism is there. So tourists will come in, provide the funds and help, and the villagers will be empowered, and because they have livelihood, to help to protect the environment. I think this is a win-win situation.
I see. I think I've left one question behind. The development of corridor town. What's unique with the Quezon, Pomihan, Dansawan?
Yeah.
What are unique characteristics?
Under our we have a project now for board, our ADB board consideration in early November. It's called the GMS Corridor Towns Project. Corridor Towns on the economic corridor. So under our GMS